Hey, Dekus, welcome on in. I will do the official thing when we get done with the whole 3 minutes of ads, but it's just going to be a little bit of a time waster basically right now. Alrighty, the ads are about to hit, so we'll go ahead and get them out of the way. 3 minutes, everybody. We will be right back.
Maybe religion? Ugh. Alrighty, should be back from everyone. Oh, congratulations, Decus. Hopefully all the presents were actually at least somewhat decent. I have no clue. I've really shirked on actually getting them, so I doubt I'm going to be able to get them all. I at least got the music piece above anything, so I'm fine with that. Okay. I guess we should go ahead and do this. And hello, hello, hello. I do hope everyone is enjoying themselves, and welcome on into 2026. Hello, Decus, and hello to the rest of you all as well. I do hope everybody is having a wonderful evening. Doing a wonderful. Can't speak. 2025 is behind us. Tired as hell, but doing my best. Oh, good. As long as you're resting and enjoying yourself. But we are out of 2025. Thank God. Now, if only we can actually hopefully have a relatively decent 2026. I say relatively simply because apparently first thing that popped up on my news feed when I actually looked up on Games Rant is that it seems France is going the way of other countries as well. With social media, basically. There we go. Had to adjust the volume a little. But, yeah. Let me show you all, because this is what popped up for me pretty much on the front page. And I'm not liking it in the slightest. There we go. So, yeah, unfortunately it seems that France may soon ban children under the age of 15 when it comes to social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I just wish it would stop. Keep kids off social media. At the very least, as long as it's 15 and under. Because they need to be kept away from all that's happening until they at least hit 18, in my opinion. But they gotta draw the line at some point, I suppose. On the slight off stream above anything I did just now is I just collected a little present, so I can agree to that, because kids need to learn what it means to be online before they take to the internet. Some parents be super late. Yeah. Like, even I have to admit, 16 and 17 is a little bit too early, only because of what is going on nowadays, as opposed to back then. I can't believe I'm saying this. Back to when I was at least in my 20s. God, I felt old saying that. And now in this day and age, the internet has become a cesspool at this point, and unless you're mentally prepared for the onslaught of what's going to happen once you get on the internet, it's not worth it. It's not worth making yourself go early into the emo phase, all because of people bullying online, and you've got all those sorts of things. So, like I said, I can agree to at least 18 to when you need to actually be ready for the internet. For at least like social media websites. Other than that, using it for like school projects and stuff like that, that's unavoidable. Especially in this day and age where you have to be at least a little bit tech savvy. But it is what it is. Yeah, it looks like 3DS systems are becoming more expensive now as well. Not surprised since they discontinued them. Leaks are always going to be a thing, but take them with a grain of salt. I really don't care about Konami. This year is going to be the best one. I mean, Pokemon, You can keep telling yourself that. It is not going to be anytime soon. Not with all the crap you're giving us. Ew. No way do I see that as being a good thing for Final Fantasy XIV being on the Switch too. No way in hell. Pokemon superfans cradling a corner. This will be the year. It's gonna get better. Just see them rocking back and forth in a ball. It's gonna get better, I swear. Yeah, the amount of tech needed in order to maintain Final Fantasy XIV. Ugh. I don't see that working at all with the Switch 2, but whatever. Persona? Alright, it's the 30th anniversary this year for it. I remember I got shown a, I think it was a Twitter post. Good lord. September 20th, 1996 for Revelations Persona. Countdown to the Persona anniversary is well on its way. Yep. Did a teaser for the anniversary. Let's just hope they actually deliver. Yeah, that's true. And yet it's going to be a Persona 5 thing all over again. We'll get the teaser, but then we gotta wait 3 to 5 years before the game comes out. Flashbacks, anybody? Persona 5 Phantom X just needs to go down the drain. I'm sorry, but its gacha mechanics, I hear, is always bad. There's the Persona 4 Revival. If only it would actually get released this year. Crossover, spin-offs, that's always going to be a thing with them. And we still haven't heard anything about Persona 6, so... Something to look forward to, I suppose. Just without Phantom X, please. Not really much else going on. I didn't think there would be, at least in my opinion. I guess above anything, we can look up that teaser real quick. I don't think I've seen that yet. At least not as far as I'm aware of. From Facebook. Alright. Well, I guess above anything, we could take a look at this real quick. Out here, took the mask off the out. There we go. I mean... I mean, it looks nice. I'll give it that.
It's a pretty basic. Yeah, it really is, honestly. It doesn't really show much of anything, honestly, but I mean, to be fair, it has one of my favorite musics from it, so there's that. But not much else I can really say. Just hopefully everyone is doing well. Hopefully everyone is going to, at the very least, get some New Year's resolutions done for themselves. We see P4 remaking news soon. Above anything, we might not see the game, but it is possible that they could release some type of news above anything with it. But only time will tell on that one. Yeah, I feel that. I really do, Decus. Look at that. A game popped up for us to enjoy. I'll go as long as I can with this for Baldur's Gate 3, but if I get an itch to do something else later on, I might switch over. To what, I'm unsure. But just have to wait and see what happens, I suppose. Oh. And if I play an RPG for too long, I tend to look else. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 is a real big game. Don't get me wrong. I kind of knew what I was getting into to begin with, at the very least. But at the same time, this is going to be one of those games where I may have it take a backseat every once in a while and replace it with something else. Just so I don't get freaking exhausted with it. Because I want this to actually be my attempt to actually complete a game of it. But at the same time, because of how big it is, at least with how I've been playing it, it's going to take me a long time before I can actually at least complete a run. So, we'll just have to see what happens with that. I'm enjoying the game, at the very least. The RNG mechanics are really something interesting to keep me invested, at least. Especially when this game likes to hurt me. Alrighty, so for those that don't remember, or you weren't here or anything else in between, last time, unfortunately, we had to make our lovely Yankee girl go bye-bye. Because she just did not agree. A game that loves to torture its play. I really need to try Silk Song. Or just Hollow Knight in general. I've yet to play either. Happy New Year's, AJ. I do hope you're doing well. Gotta wait for everything to load in, so it's gonna take a little bit. Especially with the map. Ease me in. I mean, it's always wise to start at the first game anyway, so. Plus, I've played games like those as well to begin with anyway. Especially when you consider Ori and the Blind Forest. I beat that game at least. I still need to try and get started with Will of the Wisp. I've never even played that one. So I'd be going in that one blind at least. I am heavily encumbered.
Oh, that's right, because I had to grab all the stupid crud that was in my... Yeah, that was in here. I've gotten everything out as I needed. Cure of Associates, Stories, and Curios. Okay. See, my only problem...
My friend! How do you fare?
Ah, jeez. Like, he will only deal with the freaking thing, I guess. I am not going that route. I am not losing an eye. I'm sorry, I refused it. And now we come to the other problem of what I did. Because last I was here, unfortunately, these two were still alive. Now that I had to take a long rest and get everything back, I'm thinking the warlord actually had some fun getting some meat.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Oh? Well, now I'm intrigued.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life.
I already knew that, girl.
Twice over, in fact. You supported me against Lae'zel.
Mm-hmm.
I may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember.
Okay.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church.
Uh-huh.
To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready.
Not until you get straight A's, woman.
Not my mother, I should add.
Oh.
The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Okay. My question is probably with everyone else. Why be so secret about such an ambition?
Dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics.
Ah.
Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Okay. Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a dark justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
I mean, I can still understand where the girl's coming from, but at the very least with that. Oh, more alchemy. No! Dang it! come on. Oh, wait. See, the problem I have with that... Okay. Leave that with him for now. There we go. Ew, money. Quite a lot, actually.
Can't
Alright.
keep me out.
What is in here? Yay, my new dice. And rolling with disadvantage. Roll 2 dice and take the lower. Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, wow.
That's
Okay.
a curious looking chest. I wonder what's inside.
Easy.
Sleight of hand, proficiency and expertise. Guidance, please. Come on. 4, 7. Yay! Of course it's with him that I can be able to do it. Complete, find the missing shipment. Okay. Neat. Like that. Ooh. Viridian crystal, fire amber, hello. Glowing flask, a flask that can hold friends and foes, likely to make the former the latter. What in the... I mean, I'll still take it, but that's interesting. More alchemist fire! Yay. I really don't wanna, but I'm unfortunately not gonna have much.
On tippy toes.
No.
On the hunt.
I mean, it was gonna happen anyway. Surprised. No, well, I'm getting there.
Fast. Got to move.
There we go.
Mistra Rill.
There
There we go.
parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Why am I not surprised? Shattered flail. Hello? Hitting an enemy with this weapon heals the wielder for 1 to 6 HP, but they can go mad if they don't continue hitting an enemy each turn. Healing through this item doesn't trigger other passives that react to healing. Huh. I mean, I'll still take it. That works.
My faith protects me.
Okay, so journal, that's what I need. Okay. Oh, I have to celebrate at a camp? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably be doing that. I gotta look for the Grand Duke. Have to celebrate at the camp. I don't want to explore the Underdark. I already know what kind of creepy stuff is down there. Ooh! Find a saucer. Found blueprints for masterwork weapons. Forge one. Okay. 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 Fine. Let's go over here. Because I get
Still
the
in
feeling
control.
no matter what,
Just.
I'm going to have to do this. Ugh, so slow. As soon as I can get to a freaking shop vendor, which is where I'm going right now, actually, I can take off all this freaking junk I've got on me. I need the closest shop. Open the gates. Yay! Only took them about as long as it took me to walk up to it. Huh. Person with a quest?
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Yep. Drow set fire to the inn and stole away with your duke. Must know the man, judging by the concerns.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father.
Daddy!
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. More than worried, in truth.
Okay.
What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And I see Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Huh.
I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes and no.
Oh.
Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters. I don't consort with them. Well, not when I can avoid it.
What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil?
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great.
I just needed directions, not your sad backstory. Jeez. Thinking grand on it.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
I mean, that's how the game is played, to be fair. Noticed your stone eye.
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone.
Huh.
Carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, Chaos Incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. Anything more we should discuss? Is that so? Maybe that's fear of false accusation I hear in your voice. Or maybe it's guilt. Whichever is true, I will not stand for more innocent blood being shed in our camp. Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Illithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
What do you think of the illicit potential of the Dream Visitors?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you take an Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
It reminds me, I saw the trailer for Ready or Not 2. Looks good, but good lord, I hope Weaving's character can sleep after it's all up. Oh no. That sounds like it'll be fun. Of course, I'm at a disadvantage. Yay! And by the way, when I hit that dragon, that's actually a nat 20.
Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary. Still, I am the Frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it. All the more reason to stick close. I think you'll agree.
How did you become that?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him.
Oh.
I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The Frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
I need to check in with everything.
All
Maybe I
right,
can't.
but don't keep me waiting too long.
Okay, so I got a new party member then. Kind of very random that it happened like that, because it kind of seemed like maybe I was supposed to meet him elsewhere, I guess? I don't know.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember.
Finally.
Nope. Mall.
Yes? I've got always
Looking
a
to
deal
trade.
to be done. Even now.
Just goes forward no matter which trigger button I hit. Okay. Whatever. Is that the color spray one? Yeah, it is. Here, you can take all that stuff at least. Tasteful. I'm getting there.
Try not to.
Dang it! I hit the wrong button.
Yes? I've got place. Always a deal to be done. Even now.
Do. Athletic +1. Huh. Could keep that above anything for now. What did it say about that? Oh, my carrying capacity is exceeded. Okay. Ah, toy blocks. Interesting. There we go.
Try not to die up.
I am still encumbered. What the actual
with
F?
us? No, there's collectors in the city. They'll pay good coin for it, I swear.
Swear to God.
Fine, but you're carrying it yourself.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember, find the river and follow it downstream.
Don't I know it? But there's 2 more boxes after this one.
Extract. Thank you. I need to go all the way up there. Fearless focus, who cannot maintain their spells, is about as useful as a chocolate cake.
Remember,
Dang!
stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering
Shut
off.
up until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate. Sharp as a razor.
Fire resistance. I've been seeing a lot of fire lately, I'll say that. Fittings. Oil of accuracy. Huh. Well. I am taking a potion of healing out of that, I'll say that.
Grab your bags.
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop. For anything.
No, check twice myself.
We did it.
Let's be sure.
Come on.
We need every last copper.
Give me.
Open inventory.
I'll kiss you when you stop bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
Boots.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember, find the river and follow it downstream.
What do you think of opening a cart in Baldur's Gate?
Mattis, this is junk. Where's the effort hauling it with us?
Exactly.
No,
No
there's
more
collectors
time
in
for
the
what a
They'll pay
tiefling
good
looking
coin for it, I
for
swear.
the common folk.
Fine, but you're carrying it yourself.
Until we make the coin for a proper ox, maybe.
Dude.
Remember, stay near the center of
did
the
it.
group, all right? No
Come on.
wandering off.
Give me a kiss.
Hold still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
We're not in the clear yet. Keep sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
Holy crud, that does help. What? Holy crap, that is pretty much half. Wait, isn't this... These are camp supplies.
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop.
We
For
did
anything.
it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Hold still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
There we go.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
Right. All of our taking stashed away for the journey?
We did it.
Yes, Mum? Check twice myself.
Give me a kiss.
Sure. Every last
Still.
couple of piece to get started in
I'll
Baldur's
kiss
Gate.
you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
There we go. Let's see here.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember, find the river and follow it downstream.
Of course. It's a big city. Lots of opportunity.
Send to camp. I can move!
Shadow on your head
Good
forever.
lord.
I guess things
Camp
are
supplies
already
was
better.
over 60 pounds. Jeez.
There we go, boy. Now, back to packing.
Okay. So with that being said... Journal! Apparently I'm supposed to celebrate at camp. So I guess I'm supposed to go back to camp then for that, I suppose. I think. I'm so confused about that. That's my only problem. Yeah, this is so weird. That does me no good either.
Do you need help, Icaron?
No. I've got it.
Don't be breaking your back before we get to Baldur's Gate.
Sure. Brain parasite stuff is always goes to me. Sorry! Sorry about that. Unfortunately, if it's something that'll help me, I can at the very least see it being helpful. Okay. So I guess above anything, yeah, I actually got myself pretty decently going. So it's ad break coming up, everybody. So 3 minutes, and this gives me a good way to actually go use the restroom as well. So 3 minutes, everybody. Get yourself relaxed, rested, if you're watching me, and I will be right back after these messages. So please stay tuned. Okay. Everybody should be back at this point. I don't know why, but I wish they'd skip to another area. Skiing, we're off to Baldur's Gate. These bugs out of our head. It's not so great to know your fate consists of tentacles. Whatever we do, we'll pull on through to get these bugs out of our heads. Because we don't want to be tentacle hentai to Baldur's Gate to these damn things out of our heads. Oh my goodness. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Something over there.
Okay. No idea why that came into my head, but it wasn't funny. I mean... Gold and an onyx. Okay. I mean, I'll gladly take them.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, of course. May you keep...
Okay, I really don't want to. But let's go to camp in this area in specific. And we'll see what happens. Because it's telling me to return to camp.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Okay.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Did not mean to do that. There we go. Oh, okay. I was not aware of it over here, but... Oh, okay. Just redesigning stuff. I thought that was the case, but I just forgot what it was. Okay, so I'm just confused. Like, do I need to talk to him? It's himself again? Because I don't think that gets me anywhere. Because that won't progress.
Your path will soon take you away from the grove, I feel. Your efforts will not be forgotten. Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. Believe me, it is. The span of a mortal life isn't enough to grasp the importance of this place. Its roots touch everything.
Now that Halsin is here, Korga will surely see sense. I hope whatever rot was lurking in her heart can be swiftly cut away.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
You did this grove a great favor. Now leave the rest to us.
Alright, well, I don't really know what else that I can do. Since I just don't know... Okay. I'll leave them alone then for now. Heck, I know I even did a rest above anything. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna waste too much time on it at this point. Alright, just gotta keep going straight. So... Oh, I'm sure they tore it like it was 1999. Down here. Oh, this is the area underneath the broken bridge. Okay.
That might be worth it.
I got a bloodstone. Okay, nothing else here. Whee! Toll collector? Yeah, well, thanks for all that. What the?
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now. 2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice. The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
Holy crap! You want that much for 4 scrolls of Revivify? Holy crap!
In Tyr's name.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas. At ease, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what?
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy.
Jesus.
We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
This could be the work of a devil, but they collect souls through cunning, not carnage.
Yeah, I was about to say.
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not.
This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath.
It's all I have. But it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid. May the just God guide you.
I have a weapon! Let's take a look at this real quick.
I wonder what the next move is.
Well, hello.
Yeah, sure.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh. Yep.
One horn. This is the devil Will and the paladins of Tyr want dead.
Okay.
Never been better.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did. Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these paladins of...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells.
Oh my.
Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood.
Another one?
The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
Oh.
What was that? Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peak I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are... Really now? First I catch a ride out of Avernus, then I stumble into a friend. Who's the goddess of luck again? I owe her a flower. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at.
Please.
You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there.
She is a
Took me
fan
10
favorite?
years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
You know, her entire design, I actually really like. And the way that she talks actually makes me a bit more of a fan towards her than it does with the previous people. So you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges. But I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
Buzzing?
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. No room in your party. What should I do? Let's hop.
I want to see what she can
Where we
do.
are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance.
So apparently, according to what you said, Dickus, she's a fan favorite. Let's just see how she rolls then. Okay, so she's starting out as level 2. And she's a barbarian. Oh, good lord, another heavy attacker like me. I at the very least have my mage and my rogue, so I'm fine with that. The only problem is I just don't have any heals now. I don't want to give up my mage's spot, though. If I would have sent anyone away, it probably would have been Shadowheart, which I did. The other one would have been Asterion. I definitely am a heavy... I like to roll on my enemies. What do you want? I'll accept this. She's level 2 at least, so... Oh, hello. Oh, does she actually go all the way up to my current level? Oh, that'd be very wonderful, I'll say that. Additional rage charge. Already at health of 32. Frenzy. Frenzy strike and enraged throw. Ooh, lovely. Oh, hello. Okay, so she can use her. She can go into a subclass now. So Berserker Giant, invoking their elemental might and size by drawing strength from the same primal forces as them. Vaprox Gree, carrying capacity is increased by a quarter. Ooh, that could help. Giant's Rage. Enter a rage and increase in size. Rage damage bonus is doubled on throw attacks. Gains resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Ooh. Thaumaturgy, gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Ooh, nice. Okay, what else we got? Wild Heart. Attunement with nature and its beasts inspires your rage, empowering you with supernatural might. Gain a passive and speak with animals. Ooh, wild magic. I think this is the one I like the most. Enter a rage that increases all the magic roiling inside of you, causing a random magical effect. Gain resistance to physical damage. Yeah. This is the one I personally enjoyed the most when it came to actual D&D. Magic awareness. Anyone within range adds their proficiency bonus to saving throws against spell. Ooh. That could actually be helpful. It's a cantrip too, so I can cast that when I wish to. There's advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Okay. Nah. I always prefer wild magic. Legacy of Avernus Searing Strike. Deals an extra 2 to 12 fire damage and set your target on fire. Takes 1 to 6 damage every turn. Jesus. So it looks like once per long rest. 1d12 slashing with the 2d6 fire. Okay. I'm fine with this. Level 4. Got a new feat. And of course she has the most HP now. Increase ability by 2 or 2 abilities by 1 to a maximum of 20. Proficiency bonus is also double for deception and performance. Gain a +5 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. I could see that with her. Charger, weapon attack, and charger shove. You can use 2 weapon fighting, even if your weapons aren't light, and you gain a +1 bonus to armor class while wielding a melee weapon in each hand. Cannot dual wield 2. If only. Tavern Brawler would be really something for me, at least. I'll say that. Ah, there's so many good ones. No. She's gonna be two wielding, so let's do that. Great Weapon Master. When you land a critical hit or kill a target, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action. Really? Ugh. That melee attack penalty, though. Actually, I think instead we'll go Sentinel with her. Yeah, we'll go Sentinel. And level 5. Yeah, she gets an extra attack. And fast movement. Legacy of Avernus Branding Smite. Possibly marks your target with light, preventing it from turning invisible. Ah, nice. No!
Keep your distance, darling.
I kind of like the fact that I stole his weapon before I met her, too. This is honestly kind of funny. I feel like I was here at one point and I just bypassed it. I was gonna say, I better have not gotten into a freaking battle. I am sneaky right now. Swear to God. Hi.
Soldier. Wanna dance?
Damn it, how did I do it again? There we go.
Let's move.
I like it how he's still sneaking. And able to, actually. Look at him go! Can he still go? Oh. Oh. Staring right at him, and it's just like, where is he? What is going on? It's still going! I'm putting a marker on here. Ah, he finally fell. That's kind of hilarious. Rogue in a nutshell. I am right in front of him, and yet you still can't see me. Pretty much how Toph did. Just waves hand in front of her face while blind. Ooh, ooh. Ornate wooden hatch. Oh, there's a lower floor to this. Okay. Here, 32 health, 44. Let's talk to you.
You brought her here. We won't survive another.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
Okay, you'll need to convince me you're not who she says you are.
I'll tell you whatever you wish to know. Just let us live, please.
Ah, this is rich. They serve the archdevil Zariel. Biggest liar in all the realms. Seems her servants have picked up some of Mummy's tricks. Believe me, these sneaky fucks won't stop till they have me hog-tied at her feet.
It isn't true. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you. Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Say it loud and proud, girl. Damn. You know what? I'm kind of glad about this now. Ha! You're drunk now.
Time to kill. Step quick.
High ground! Oh! Speaking of high ground.
They won't know what bit them. Death is but a word away.
Damn. I was kind of hoping.
Outflank, outsmart.
You're making me sweat.
Jesus. You know what? Why not? Wait, can that only be done once every long rest? Relentless attack, why not? Magic infuses your weapon until the end of your rage deals an additional 1 to 6 force damage. Ooh, very lovely. Excuse me, ma'am.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Oh! Jesus.
I'd love you then.
There we go.
Incoming.
Typical.
Come on.
On the way.
Ah, jeez. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. There we go.
Creator. Destroyer. Rock to Queen 6.
That was a miss.
Knees high.
No, I'm just barely out of her reach. Fuck.
Breathe deep and move.
If I had to be a tank in Fantasy World, spiked metal bat would be my weapon if I can't use it. I cast bludgeoning bleed. What?
Shall we dance? Over here. The witching hour. Let's light them up.
You really ought to have not done that, my dear.
Ooh, fun.
Just reminded me of a character that...
Another day, another fight.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
He can't use magic, so he pretends while bludgeoning his enemies. He calls his muscles magic. I mean, hey! Casting Skull Crush can be a magic term. Zariel won't get near you again, we'll make
That's
sure.
right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Ow, burning. Okay, there we go. More hyena ears.
Wanna dance? That ought to do it.
Can't give up now.
You good, girl?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Who knows? Maybe I can run like this indefinitely, but maybe not. Thanking you. A tune-up would give this rust box of mine a new lease of life.
Well, okay then. Karlach is best waifu. I will take those. Okay. Nope. 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 Come on. Nope. 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 Okay. Potato.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Alright, finally. Also, a great way to get some of these out of the way.
Quite ready for you.
Why can I not use it right now? Hello? Oh, okay, I can't even use it. Drop it. Huh. I could have sworn they had more. Okay, whatever. Anyway... Like that.
Could be useful.
Yoink! Oh, he never even gave me the sword. It's still on him. Bullshit. But... words, deliverance, justice, vengeance are engraved on the base of the sword. They echo in your mind. Yeah, I'll still take it with me. Still at least a rare item, so... mine now! Okay. It's been a lot more than 3, but you pop off Twitch chat.
That might be worth a look.
Hello? A burrow hole?
And which part of me is supposed to fit in there exactly?
Huh. Okay. Of course there's
a battlefield.
Mind never quiet.
gold and arrow fire. That's something at least. I mean, to be fair, Kobold, it's just more trying to say that it's a streak, meaning you've actually come to like
What's
consecutively.
You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
That put the wind back in my sails.
Yeah, I bet. Back over here then? Okay. Take that. Oh, it's this area. Okay. I think if that's the case, yeah, it kind of made full circle on this. Okay, so now my main objective needs to be going over to the right. Okay. So in about 30 seconds, ads are going to be popping up, so I'm going to go ahead and get them run above anything. I will continue my endeavor since I don't really have much I need to do right now. But 3 minutes, everybody, and I'll be right back after the messages. If anything important pops up, I'll make sure to stop. So I will be right back. And for those that are sticking with me, at least throughout this, can actually just see where we're going with this whole thing. I am such a blue derg. Okay, so I haven't really touched up much over this way yet. God, what is with y'all survival checks being failed? Wisdom? Hello?
Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Oh my god, that was a...
I suggest we admire it from afar.
That thing could swallow us in a gulp.
Ride! Well, a dragon flew over my head. I can at least say that. And of course, there's the waypoint. Yay! Okay, so... You make up your mind on which one I'm on. Jesus. A mountain pass. Eh.
Drop your weapons!
Hello?
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Oh, hello! Oh!
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Can we kill them? Please. Pretty please.
More of the question is, am I even able to? Okay, so I don't know if y'all were able to actually fully see it for when we got back from the ad break, but we have a lovely dragon to deal with now.
Patched up, pushing on.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. So you know what? I think for the sake of my sanity above anything, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking, TJ. Welcome on in. Caught it at a wonderful time where I think I'm going to be dealing with a dragon. Roll for seduce. I'm not a bard! I don't have an instrument to do this with, alright? Okay. I shall be fine. I don't know about that. Find the lack of faith disturbing. What do you want from me? It's a dragon. I'm level 6. I don't know if I could be able to take it. No, whatever. Split. So. Okay. Let's actually see if I can do this.
The body is round.
The body is always round. Damn it. Okay, so.
What a charmer.
Aww. And there you go with your belly pats, Kobold.
Tolerable.
I'm taking my time in the shadows.
Trying to concentrate.
Okay, fine. Outside of normal range.
I expect you to fall on your sword if you do.
I don't have disadvantage though. Hide.
Leave no trace.
Warrior of the ones. Oh my god, those health.
Nothing so far.
How is that still outside of normal range though? Ready to parry? Are you kidding me? Ready to parry. Well, you're not. You're not either.
Keep looking. Someone in this wretched world has what we need.
Yes, Kithrak. We shall find it.
Kudenos, 400 HP! I don't want to do this, but I think, fireball. Actually,
How unseemly.
We will not fail, Vlaakith.
didn't I? Yes, I. That is a perfect spot right there, too. Fuck it! Ha! Enemy is surprised. Actually, this works too. Don't care.
What to do? What do we have here?
This is fun.
Attention.
I'm fine with this. That was fun. Sacred munitions, no.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I mean, it is for me.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Damn!
I smell blood.
Miss. Ow. Oh, that was an action surge. Fuck you. Miss me. Charm. Damn it.
Shall we cut and run?
Yeah.
Nothing
I had a
important
feeling.
is ever easy.
Up and at him. What the? I helped her. What? I'm confused.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Damn it, I can't reach. So of course you use Misty Step. Nope. Oh, you bitch.
Let's have some fun. With finesse.
Time to push my luck again.
I can get her back up. Thankfully, I got like 8 Scroll of Revivifies. Thank God. So, whatever. Kind of hurts that I have to rely on that, but... There.
Take you.
Oh, Christ, people. I don't want to go poke the dragon. Why do you make me do such things? What do you have? Elaborate slate. Hello? What do we have? Circular script embellishes the slate's smooth edges. Okay, we'll just
Unusual runes are etched on the slate, forming an array of arcs and circles.
Focus on the object. Perhaps you can reveal its secrets. Arcana check. I have negative on this. Crap! Nope, that did not work. Of course.
You learn nothing from the...
Yeah, go figure. Invisibility, hill strength, and the Githyanki Greatsword. Huzzah. Ow! Did not mean to do that. Give me that longsword. You got nothing. Crossbow, basic poison. And crossbow. Okay. Flaming Fist Mercenary. Stars. I can't do a short rest either. Okay, so apparently there's supposed to be something around here? Which I don't think is bad. No, didn't think so.
Let's have a look.
No. 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 Ow. Acid.
The book is locked tight. You try to examine the book.
Please don't open the creepy book.
I think honestly I might open that book in the camp at this point. Honestly speaking. I don't get it. Search to get Yankee corpses for information. Information about the nearby Krish. Open the book. Like, is there a way I can, like, examine it again or something? Because I found an item. I failed. Waypoints, map. Long rest. La-di-da. One would figure above anything I could keep rolling on it.
Unusual runes.
Okay.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Unusual runes are etched on the slate, forming an array of arcs.
Okay,
and
here we
circles.
go. Roll it. There we go. I guess I just had to give it to someone else. It's so dumb. Hello?
Magical energy courses through the slate. You are flooded with understanding. A mystical map glows before you, revealing a Githyanki refuge within a temple at the mountain pass. This must be the crash that Lae'zel seeks. The slate also reveals the Githyanki's purpose. They are combing the Sword Coast in search of a polyhedric relic of great importance to their queen. The markings reveal the location.
Okay, can I pick it up? Thank you. There we go. Yay! Ugh. Man. How much filler from anime do you think it'll take to fix up this bridge? Screw it. I'm going to camp. Screw everyone else. A lot. See, now the question is, are we talking about, like, one arc style? Or are we talking more about... Wait, what the...
Nothing hurts
Let me be
anymore.
myself, damn it. Or are we talking about Bleach standards?
It seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it. Agreed. There's not much we can do but press forward.
Yeah, basically.
The Gith Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have our heads is nothing short of a miracle. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Let's make this happen.
Yep, saw that coming.
Defender of the people.
Alright, let's take care of this real quick. And he's going to be going up to level 6, I believe, in order to catch up with us. Oh, so he is a warlock. Okay. Spell slot gain, 2 passives, and a new spell. Burning Hands. So far it seems like at the very least you can only have 4 party you can only have 4 people in a party. But it does kind of seem like it makes all the party members you have of equal level. So no one is going to be like under leveled. At least as far as I'm seeing anyway. Agonizing Blast. Eldritch Blast is always wonderful to have. Kind of also digging the Fiendish Vigor. Yeah, I can be fine with that. Replace a spell. I'm fine with this. New passive, a new spell, improved warlock spells. Mostly warlock spells have become stronger. Okay. Cloud of daggers, blind, madness, darkness, enthrall, hold person. Visibility, mirror image. Misty Step, why not? Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Choose one of the following packs. Pack of the Chain, Pack of the Blade, and Pack of the Tome. I'm kind of digging the Pack of the Tome. But then again... No, do Pact of the Tome. Expeditious Retreat. Actually, give me Clouded Daggers. 4. Health, new cantrip, a new spell. Let's see here. Booming Blade. Bone chill. Yeah, sure. Scorching ray. Oh, I get a feed out of it too. Yeah, sure. No. Toll of the Dead. There we go. That works. We deep impact. Pleased with your service, your otherworldly patron added new boons to the terms of your pact. Pact of the Tome can cast Animate Dead, Haste, and Call Lightning once each prolonged rest. Ooh, nice.
Ah.
Fireball always does wonders. Eldritch Invocations. Alright. No, Devil's Sight works. And I'm fine with what I got. Oh, hallelujah.
Looking ahead.
Githyanki patrolling these wilds is an unexpected surprise. Whatever they seek, they'll not hesitate to kill us if we stand in their way.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake. The Blade of Frontiers? Yeah, he's been on my tail for ages. Thought he'd seen sense by now, though. Thank you. Nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Look, I don't know why Will's been sent after me. He's a hero, right? Famously so. Heroes don't go around killing normal people. Believe it or not, that's all I am. A woman from Baldur's Gate who's been away from home too long. See that you do. Last thing I want to have to do is fight you. You seem sound. I'm sound too. You'll see. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
I thought the reason she was on fire was because she was a special... Oh, no, it's because of the engine of heart that's inside her chest. It is a curse by technicality. It helps fuel her with the flames and stuff like that, but it comes at a cost for basically being on fire, and essentially it does hurt a lot when you actually tap into it.
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control.
Very.
If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today. Hey, First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right? Well, look. You've said it, right out loud. That takes guts. The guts you'll need to change. Or at least make sure you're channeled in the right direction. I've got enough enemies who could do with a good bloodletting, you know? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, we may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
I mean...
Yeah? Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? I don't think so. At least, I still remember everything. In more detail than I wish. But, as for what's going on in your mind, and maybe in mine, I'm certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together. You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Good. And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
Okay. Oh, finally. Okay, sure.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft. By all means, go. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
Eh.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Hoorah, I guess.
Ferocious.
That's what I keep saying.
Without you,
No.
I love you. Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight. By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve. Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. An expression you both share. When she gives in to her more feline qualities. A mouse trapped beneath her paw.
Yeah.
Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistress' coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Bad luck on that front. I'm actually a nymph in disguise. So I remind you of your pet. How romantic.
Oh, she'll love you. So long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does that.
Nah. I mean, like I said, he's about as best as I'm gonna get right now.
I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it is. But perhaps that's not a point worth laboring further. Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
Oh, good lord. Don't stop there. What else do you like about me? I'm going all in. Why not?
Were I to recite that list, I fear we'd be here at dusk tomorrow. Many things, I assure you. But a conversation better saved for another time. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue excitement may tip it over the edge, so to speak. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Aw, such a charmer. Let's see here.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us.
She talks as if
It's
she
nice
was
to
there.
be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too.
I think I've jumped up.
Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Oh my.
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell. Ah, come on. Let's not spoil an effective thing. You point, I rage, we win. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that.
Spilled my pint.
Let me guess, same thing.
Yeah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. These people are still in danger. 1,000 perils will still threaten them. They aren't ready to get on the road on their own. You're good at it. You've given me some just by being here. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Huzzah!
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Shar won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shar. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Well, okay then. Paulson, there he is.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
Aw, poor boy can't hold his liquor.
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
You won't have to worry about us anymore. I'll fight anything we meet on the road. Anything. Watch out, Baldur's Gate. Chell's coming for you.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Oh!
Hush you. And behold!
Ew, pretty. Yeah, I'll clap. Why not? It was pretty.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Hooray! We got to see a show.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
Throw it! Hey-oh! Flat 8.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
I win!
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
The way he said that is kind of creepy.
I can't afford to lose any more of them.
Alright.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Oh! While away the night, fantasizing where Gale could take you in the weave. Yeah.
Or perhaps you will be the one taking him.
Gale!
I
made my
trust you
choice with
enjoyed
him.
your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
You have no
To
idea.
Moonrise Towers, then. May the sun and stars guide us.
Okay, what's so dangerous
To get to
about
the
it?
towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings. Tormented, dangerous souls.
I feel like I know that place.
So it seems, though I don't know how. You'll have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark.
I know where that is.
Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Oh,
Aradin and his
no.
lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way is...
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the
I've
grove?
chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. I'm glad you approve. I do not truly care if you approve, but I am glad. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try.
At least he understands
Now,
that.
we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Yay! Okay. I think, in the grand scheme of things, I think I'm actually going to call it here for the night. This is a little bit slightly shorter stream than what I'm used to. But to be honest, I've gotten quite a bit done, and I kind of want to use the rest of my night enjoying some time with myself and with a few others as well. So above anything, I think I'm just going to call it here. So at the very least, I've gotten it started to where I can finally head to that one place, Moonrise Towers, and hopefully I can actually be able to continue it there. But for the time being, this is where I'm going to at least cut it for now. And I most likely will be back this coming weekend, which is Saturday and Sunday, which is per my usual. Saturday is going to be the Lonesome Guild is coming back. And that's going to take place of at least Saturdays. And I'll throw in a mix of anything of community game wise above anything. I've been telling myself to do that for a while, but I've just been getting invested in all these games at least. Hence why I want to try and cut down on the games I do, focus on the ones I have, and then roll with it from there. So with that being said, let's see who we can raid tonight above anything. Do. I know who I haven't raided in a while. Oh, I actually can raid. So above anything, I don't know if this is going to be everybody else's cup of tea above anything, but I do also follow Gusly Wolf. And for the time being, at the very least, he is just doing an art stream, so it can be a little bit of a chill night above anything, so we'll just raid him above anything. And want to thank you all for actually enjoying the first stream of the new year. And I really do hope that everybody, y'all actually enjoy 2026 for what it is, for what it will be, and hopefully we'll actually be a lot better off than we were in 2025. So thank you all so much for coming to see me. Thank you all so much for listening to me and watching me play the game. I'll probably try and edit some things on the file, but above anything, nothing major is going to happen. If anything, I might go back to a previous save file of this and see what others I might have missed or could have done. So I'll just see about that myself. But again, thank you, and I will see you all most likely this coming Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your week, or at least the next few days, and I will see you this weekend. Bye!